Let's friends, take some tzedakah, let's put in the pushka, and special day today. Every day is special, but this one is extra special. Yesterday was the Siyum Rambam. Let me explain. The conclusion of the study of the Rambam. 43 years ago, the Rebbe established a new custom. The study of Maimonides, of the Yad HaChazaka, the Rambam's main work, which is called the Mishneh Torah, where in this 1,000 chapters, 14 books, he has included the entire Torah. The whole Torah is recorded in these 1,000 chapters. So the Rebbe established that we should study every day 3 chapters. So more or less in 1 year we conclude the entire cycle. Then he said for those for whom 3 chapters is too much, 1 chapter, so we will finish every 3 years. And even those who cannot even learn a chapter, he organized the Sefer HaMitzvahs, the mitzvahs corresponding to the particular halachas, laws, which is studied on that day. So yesterday coincided the cycle of the 1 and the 3 years. We concluded the full learning of the Rambam. The conclusion of the Rambam, in the end of the Rambam says the following, where he discusses the laws of kings and the laws of Mashiach. And in fact, the last law about the conclusion, so to say, of the entire Torah is the following. Uba ois hazman, says the Rambam. And in this time, in the era of Mashiach, there will be no famine, v'lo milchama, and no war, v'lo kina, no jealousy, v'lo tachlus, and no competition. Why? Harbe. Because the good will flow in abundance. There will be no shortage of anything. And all the delicacies, all the delights will be freely available as dust. Now that means the following. There will be plentiful, but it also means that we will realize that all these delights that the world has to offer is no more than dust. There is more to life, there is more to the value of life than the physical pleasures. What we want is spirituality. And then it continues. The preoccupation, the occupation of the entire world will be to know God. Not just to know what God is telling us, but to get an understanding, a glimpse about God Himself, something that presently we are incapable of doing, or just getting a very vague notion. In time of Geula, we'll have a clear understanding. And he concludes with the following words: and thus, Yihu chachamim gedolim. There will be great sages, v'yodim dvorim astumim, and will be knowledgeable in the hidden matters. In other words, the esoteric part of the teachings of the Torah. V'yasigu das boiram, and they will be grasping the knowledge of the Creator, kifi koyach ha'adam, still with a certain limit. We're not going to become God, chas v'shalom. We're still going to be limited human beings, but we'll be on a level that we'll be able to have a deeper, greater understanding about God and godliness. Shenema, because the pasuk says, Ki mala ha'aretz de'es Hashem. The entire universe, the entire world will be filled with the knowledge of God, kamayim layam mechasim, just like the waters which cover the entire ocean bed. In other words, just like the ocean which covers everything, marine life which is within it, so too the entire world will be completely filled with the knowledge of God, and we will be able to have a deeper understanding. What's very interesting is just to note is that right in the beginning of the Rambam, the first words starts the Rambam with the words Yesoida Yesoides V'Amud HaChachma, which means the foundation of all fundamental principles. And the pillar of all wisdom is to know that there's a primary entity. Starts with the beginning of knowing that God exists. This is the first thing. Later, to know that there is a God, a creator. He concludes with what? not only will we know that there is God, a creator, but we will understand the creator. We will get to know the creator. How does this come about? By having studied the entire Torah. Starting from the beginning to the end gives us an understanding, gives us a glimpse, not just about what we need to do, not only what God commands us to do, but also to know Him, which this is the ultimate goal. The goal is not just to know what we need to do, but the goal is also to know Him. And this, says the Rambam, we will accomplish, we will achieve, and we will reach with the coming of Mashiach. And may God help, just like we're concluding the Rambam, let already be a Siyum, a conclusion of the entire exile, and indeed, see Mashiach. And we'll see the Rambam with him in the Beis HaMikdash now.